feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
லைவ் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிருச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, ஏஐ கைஸ், நான் உங்கள் போல்ட் கேமர். வெல்கம் பேக் டு அனதர் லைவ் கைஸ். ஆகோ, வெல்கம் டு த ஸ்ட்ரீம். இன்றைக்கான லைவில் வந்து பிளான் வந்து ரொம்பலாம் இல்லை கைஸ். ஜஸ்ட்டு கோயிங் டு டூ சம் கொஸ்டின் கொஞ்சம் முடிக்கலான் இருக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா ப்ரைமை ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும் இப்போ ஜிலோனின் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு. ஸோ ப்ரைமும் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதாங்க இன்னைக்கான பிளான். அது போக ஸோ கொஞ்சம் அக்கௌண்ட் ரிவ்யூ, யாராச்சும் அவங்களோட அக்கௌண்ட் ரிவ்யூ கேட்டாங்கன்னா அது பண்ணலாங்கிறது ஐடியா. கைஸ், ஸோ லைவ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். இந்த கொஸ்டின் ஆல்ரெடி கொஞ்சம் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கிறேன். ஸோ அந்த கொஸ்டின் தான் இப்போ கண்டினியூ பண்ணணும். ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம்.
Wow, time sure flies when you're having fun. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Guess it's about time to head back and get some rest.
இந்த கொஸ்டின் நிஜமாலே தரமாக இருந்துச்சு. நான் இன்னைக்கு தான் ஈவினிங் உட்காந்து பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தேன். அவன் பெனட்டோட ஸ்டோரி வந்துச்சு. தரமான கொஸ்டின்.
Morning, traveler. Morning, Paimon. Thought I'd come over and say hi, puffer, floaters, and all. Morning, Mualani. How are you so full of energy? Weren't you the one partying That was last night. I got a good night's sleep, and now I'm good as new. Here, take this. It's your prize for completing the album. I picked yours up, too, to save you the... Wow! Thanks, Mulan. When it comes to helping people, a good guide always thinks one step ahead. Oh, and speaking of work, I guess our vacation's almost over, huh? Probably for the best. If I don't head back soon, I'm worried my little doggy won't even remember. And after talking to the others, it seems like everyone is just about ready to get back. Some are missing their families. Others are going through dandelion wine withdrawal. Even Chaska seems to be feeling it. Not that she'd ever admit it, but I have noticed her gazing back towards the Flower Feather clan at night. But summer's not over yet, so I say we squeeze a few more unforgettable moments into the time we've got left. Like another group photo. Hey, how about taking one right here? After all this time, Paimon's grown kind of attached to this place. Great idea! Why don't you spruce up this wall, and I'll go get...
நினைச்சு மறுபடியும் பெயிண்ட் தான் அடிக்க சொல்லுவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கேன். ஆமாம், பெயிண்ட் தான் அடிக்க சொல்லுதாங்க. ஏ ஆஷா, if you play the top layers with right ஆரஞ்சு கலர் தானே அடிச்சிருவோம். டாப் லேயர் வந்து ஆரஞ்சு, டாப் லேயர் வித் ஆரஞ்சு. மறுபடியும் சொல்லு, மொத்தத்துலேயே ஆரஞ்சு அடிச்சு விட்டுருவோம். பைமானுக்கு எல்லோ கலர் வேணுமா? எல்லோ பைமானுக்கு சேர்த்து எடுத்துடும். ஓகே, டாஸ்காக்கு கலர்ஸாக்கு கலர் ரெட் கலர் தானே? ஃப்ளவர் ஃபெதர் கிளானு ரெட்டு தான். நைஸு. மோனானி ப்ளூ கலரு. வெண்டிக்கு பச்சை. நைஸு.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Guys, over here. We're gonna take a picture together. Oh, not bad, not bad. You're all looking full of energy this morning. Not a trace of bedhead or dark circles in sight. Oh, you even look out for stuff like that? Well, what kind of guide would I be if I didn't pay attention?
Yeah, and what kind of bard would I be if I didn't appreciate a good drink?
What's that got to do with anything?
Somehow, though, I know exactly what he means.
Do you really think that? Or are you just playing along to keep tone-deaf Bard happy, too?
I see no harm in a bit of nonsense.
Here, put on this Asha headband. It's a souvenir from the rest of us.
It really suits you.
Alrighty then. 3, 2, 1.
Paimon?
என்னாச்சு பைமானுக்கு?
Sorry. All that nonsense has got Paimon's head muddled.
Don't want it all to end, huh? Are you worried once you say those words, the vacation will officially be over?
How the... Paimon thought peacemakers couldn't read people's minds. Paimon.
Don't worry, Paimon. Summer's sure to come again. Just like you said when you made that wish to the... Even though we'll all be going our separate ways, as long as we cherish each other's friendship.
Bennett's becoming quite the talker, huh, Professor?
Well, I wouldn't dare take credit for something like that.
Your tone would suggest otherwise. Come on. Paimon was just starting to feel in... Why don't we just give it another try?
Yeah.
Huh. What should we shout?
Sounds good. 3... Lucky Star!
Lucky Star.
So, what are your plans for the future, Bennett?
If you're having trouble deciding, you can always park it in the People of the Springs for a bit. Or...
Thanks for the kind offer, Moalani. I actually went to see the Pyro Archon to tell her how grateful I am for every... She told me that later, when we got on to talking about my future, she said I was more than welcome to stay here in Natlan. But also that she would respect my decision. And after thinking it over, long and hard, I've decided to return to Mondstadt.
You miss your dad.
That's definitely part of it. I promised to tell them everything that happened on this adventure. But also, when I said goodbye to... And no adventurer should stay in one place for too long.
Bennett, what if your luck starts going downhill again the moment you leave
The warmth and kindness I've experienced on this adventure is enough to get me through all the challenges that lie ahead. As I attempt to shape my own fate, I want to take that same kindness and pass it for...
Hear, hear! To our leader!
To our leader, but cheers! This is gonna be another all-nighter. The fun never stops. Who's up to perform next?
Bennett's almost fallen asleep,
No. I can still...
Go get some rest now, guys. And seeing as you've still got the energy, I'll leave the...
Huh? Why me?
Traveler, perhaps you could join me for a walk? I know a great spot.
Great spot. Okay, Papu.
You might be tone deaf, but you sure know how to sniff out a good view.
Glad you like it. Some stories aren't meant for the birds. Only for the stars, high in the sky. More like a story that begins with long ago. Time began to write the story of this world. To her, all living beings were equal, both in their value and insignificance. Like an ancient scroll, she engraved upon her memory all people. Back then, as an animal spirit, I had a chance encounter with Time at the Thousand Winds. Hearing my wishes, she entrusted me with fragments of her power and authority. Sounds like you've heard the story of Time in the Wind before. Charming. Through the memories engraved in rituals, poems, ruins, and ancient texts, the same beings she considered so insignificant have met her.
So, this is the story?
More like the corruption of the Mare Javari is tied to time itself. To put it another way, it is a calamity present in every... Unlike Time herself, I have always cherished many wishes in my heart. 500 years ago, to prevent the corruption of the Mare Javari from spreading beyond Tenochtitlan, I blew it off the timeline, turning it into the Windless Land. Oops. Seems like I may have confused. If you're asking about how the Mare Javari disappeared from Tenochtitlan 2 or 3 decades ago, there may be someone else better suited to tell. The Mare Javari has been the bearer of too many stories that weren't meant to be its own. I merely played a part in one of its chapters. And the choice I made 500 years ago came with a price. Some souls were unable to return to Mondstadt as a result, while others stayed to settle in this land, merging with the Monitu to become the
So the reason you're here in Tenochtitlan?
Correct. I'm here to collaborate with the current Pyro Archon, Mawika.
Oh.
Correct again. The flame was our signal. Only by having Mawika open a rift between that space and the true Mare Javari could I sneak in and bring back all the souls who wish to As for my little trick of bringing back memories as well, it's not the first time I've... Mawika also mentioned that you were planning to introduce us. Looks like I beat you to it, huh? I was glad to discover that she shares my love for fine wine and freedom. We got along great. Well, it really took it out of me for a few days. In fact, I still feel pretty dead on my feet, even...
Oh, really?
But thinking of all the Aether mead and dandelion wine still left to drink, I suppose I can hang in there a little longer.
You don't look that tired to Paimon. So, don't think you can just pull out that little excuse and we'll suddenly foot all your bills.
Oh, how you wound me, Paimon. You'll hook me up with some good liquor, won't you, Traveler? I suppose to protect Mondstadt, and that everyone who wishes to stay there has the freedom to...
Finally முடிஞ்சது. இருக்கு அவ்வளோதானே. ரைட்டு. வேற என்ன குஷ்டு? பேருள்ள கமிஷன் முடிக்கணும். Bounty. Partly just at the bureau.
Wind strike. Huh? Get to work.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
I'm going in. Lolling, eat Papa. Get him. Get to work.
Time to go to work.
Laid bare.
Let's end this now.
Teamwork is true. Show no mercy. You two. Time to.
I will meet again. That's close enough. I'll be back.
Overrule.
The wind knows me.
Fulfill our path.
I'll be back.
Is it too much to...
Everybody stand back! Lolling, eat Papa! Get him! Show no mercy!
Isso. இது எதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகுங்கிறது தெரியல. ஹாய் ரே, சாரி அது ப்ரொனன்சியேஷன் எப்படின்னு தெரியல. வாங்க வாங்க, வெல்கம் டு த ஸ்ட்ரீம். பீஸா ப்ரொனன்சியேஷன் மட்டும் எப்படி பண்ணணும்னு தெரில, மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Get to work. Witness my rise. Adventure time.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
இல்லை எப்படி போகிறது? இல்லை போகிறது முடியாது.
I'm tired already.
Well.
Where to? Wind strike. Something's wrong.
Strike a pop!
Next என்ன பண்ணலாம்? டோட்டலாக மொத்தம் 8 ஃபிஷஸ் இருக்குது. இது ஸ்டார் டஸ்ட்டோட சேர்த்தோன்னா லிட்டரோட சேர்த்தோன்னா மொத்தம் 8 ஃபிஷ் இருக்குது. இன்னொரு 2 ஃபிஷ் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும். ஆர்கான் கொஸ்ட் ஒன்று இருக்குது, பட் அது எவ்வளோ டைம் ஆகும்னு தெரியல கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. ஓகே, டூரினோட கொஸ்ட்டை கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம். இப்போ தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போகிறேன் டூரினோட தான். பார்க்கலாம். Simulan ka, okay, simulan ka na right. Then okay. Then டூரினோட பவரா அது? பீஸ்ஃபுல் பவர்.
It's Durin!
Traveler and Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Well,
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic
Aliceோட
and the
வாய்ஸ்.
storytelling was born.
so, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the traveler together here for a very important purpose.
My mom.
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Enter and the launcher class. Okay.
Whoa! What is this place?
Simulanka.
It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
Hey, Alex.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello.
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do...
What's this?
This is your mother's
My mother's dying wish.
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's great... Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
Not yet.
Well, you're missing out. It's a wonderful book. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. M was tasked with writing the final volume, but by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, M had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished. But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret.
So my mother's greatest regret.
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's
Welcome.
one way to
Hi,
put it.
hi. Welcome to the stream.
Is a street?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Hmm.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the
So, where are we supposed to find?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
Another.
And this is...
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it. It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So, we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on...
It just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at...
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
The day that the magic known as storytelling.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really isn't right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for... Huh?
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story...
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be? Hey, you might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to have a...
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so...
இப்போ இங்கே மான்ஸ்டருக்கு போகணுமா? Yep.
Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory...
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right?
Well, We're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed
Making a racket in a library?
Hey, Lisa.
You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about...
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn...
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too...
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once. Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a...
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some...
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look...
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books it...
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves... That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after. According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them.
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. Let's see what Lisa makes it. Oh, wait! Did Clea write this one? Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa. An experiment log? Looks like part of the time. There's something seriously Let's hang on to this one for now. It's one of M's after all. Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Clee. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious, huh? There's definitely something fishy about this one.
Well, did you manage? Well, this bud is one of the library's It really is a well...
Jumpy dumpy treasure trove.
Well, it definitely shouldn't be here. But I'd highly doubt it's one of the books you're looking for. Because this is something Clee wrote. It's a compilation of all the best fish blasting spots around Mondstadt, as well as the most convenient places to stash her new jump. Of course, there's no way she'd get away with keeping a book like that in her bag. And she'd be in big, big trouble if Jean were to find out. Not only would the book itself be confiscated, but she'd be looking at a whole day in solitary confinement at the very least. Somehow, she figured out that the best place to hide it was right here. No place like a forest for hiding trees, huh? Now, every time it gets confiscated, she just writes a new one and sneaks it back in. Yes. So thanks for helping me find it. I'll finally be able to hand it over to Jean. Well, did you This
Yeah, we could tell just from reading the...
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list, and
Why?
he said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could apparently, the danger it posed was so great.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot Well, Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. But it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on 500 years ago, during the Cataclysm in Conria. An evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell.
Talking about Durin. The Durin of...
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced...
Hello bro, bro, Sunesh bro, welcome to the
How could
stream.
the people of Mondstadt accept bards are often accused, and since the knights back then were unable
No
to
bro,
track
இன்னைக்கு
down
டே
the
எப்படி
author,
போச்சு?
they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, did you manage to find them? Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
Normal.
It's true. This
Okay
book
bro.
does contain one of Miss Alice's spells, but honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would... Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires...
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, Paimon thought you were just trying to scare us.
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it?
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so don't forget to...
Don't worry, Miss Lisa.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned my...
Alright, we've gathered all the reference books.
Wait, look!
The place I speak of for one of the scenes of his birth.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew despite its body being born of wicked alchemy. All along, the dragon's
வந்து
soul
இதான்
is
எம்மன்
that of
நினைக்கிறேன்.
an innocent child.
அது டோரினோட அம்மா,
Right up to the moment of
டோரினோட
its death,
கிரியேட்டர்.
it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
This one monkey. ரெண்டுத்துக்கு என்ன மீனிங்கிறது தெரியல. விஸ்ப் ஆஃப் வுட்லாம் இதை கொடுப்போம்.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
Yeah.
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage.
Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Was that the same voice we heard just now? Yeah. But
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell.
you mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story...
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was... Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah, I agree.
For a moment, the story crashers fell silent. Perhaps waiting around wasn't such a bad idea after all.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along?
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch.
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
What?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg
You kinda have a point there.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
This way.
Stay away from me!
Clearly, both the golden-haired traveler and the dragon youth were eagerly awaiting the little dragon's birth, though perhaps their longing burned a little too brightly.
Yeah.
Still, such fiery anticipation might itself become a blessing.
என்ன நடக்கடா?
At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch. But I promise you this: your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, thank you for
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Dara, which once spent a sleepless night and on to bring forth.
Wait,
Okay.
is this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter? Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Part 2. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice!
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't...
Wait, so even magic and...
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world. You have fun, dearie.
Aw, man! Paimon was so
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll... So it might be good to take a break.
A break.
Okay, இதுக்கு தான் 5 days time வேணும்னு கேட்டிருந்துச்சு.
Paimon has a sudden craving for the good
Okay,
hunters
okay.
sticky honey roast.
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss...
ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் வந்து அடுத்த நாள் தான் பண்ண முடியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்லையா? ஆமாம், நெக்ஸ்ட் சாப்டர் அன்லாக் 3 hour. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? ஓகே கைஸ், ஒரே நிமிஷம், நான் இப்போ வந்துடுறேன். 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow, call me offensive even though yo, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love, still gonna try, I won't give up, still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water
I'm
possesses a
back
depth of flavor
on the
unlike
tank.
any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be
ப்ரைமா ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறது நெக்ஸ்ட்டு? ஒரு 2 விஷயம் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும். எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேஷன் தெரிஞ்சு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம்தான். எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேஷன் வேணால் இந்த ஒரு ஏரியா எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணலாம். சுமேருல ஏரியா தெரியல. கொஸ்ட் ஏதாச்சும் ட்ரை பண்ணுவோமா? அரநரா கொஸ்ட்டு. ஆமாம், இதில் இது கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ இதை கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம். இதுலேருந்து ஒரு விஷயம் கிடைக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரு 160 ப்ரைமும் கிடைக்கும் இந்த இதை முடிச்சோம்னா. கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம்.
Dragonspine can be a cold and miserable place. If you're gonna invite spectators to come and watch an event here, hopefully these stalls will keep people entertained. And I'm also taking the chance to hand out some little trinkets for the team. Here you go. These are for best of luck in the competition. And hey Marissa, we finished reading that comic book you gave us. It was pretty cool.
Morning.
Wait, you finished it?
Wow, that was so quick!
So you two have been won over by Fiatena's infectious charisma?
From what we read, it seemed like the Soul Blazers were a group of Natlanese heroes who fought against Also, Malika had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soul Blazers saga is based on history?
That's right. It's an adaptation of Natlan's history. All the characters, but of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a hit.
The Soul Blazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the Abyss. Their mission? The finest warrior of all the Soul Blazers was Fiatena.
The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though. She fights with real passion, but there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fiatena's story arc.
Okay.
No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope. Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Fiatena!
This story really means a lot to her.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced.
Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get your thesis approved one day.
Aw, for us? You bet I will. Trifling thesis, you are no match for me. When I get back to the academia, prepare to be whipped in.
So, now that you guys are into this series...
What does it involve?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together but ultimately our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of whatever comes our way. We have each other. And we discuss comics together, eat together, and chill.
In that case, Paimon's in!
Yes!
Well, Captain, what about the welcome ceremony?
Of course I haven't forgotten.
Next part continue ஆகுது. எங்க போனோம் இப்போ? போய் இங்கிட்டு அது இன்னும் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது. சரி அதை லாஸ்ட்டாக பார்த்துப்போம். சிஸ்டர்ஸ் ஆம்பரோடது முடிச்சாச்சு. தென் ஜாய்மிக்கோடது போய் பார்ப்போம். ஜாய்மிக்கோ
Hello there, little one. What a lovely surprise. Where have your travels taken you? Oh, they all sound... It must have been quite an adventure for them, coming from far and wide, crossing national boundaries to meet with kindred spirits. The Soul Blazer saga seems to have quite a strong following. Maybe it's with such a dedicated fan base, it's only right to throw it. How about some free comic books, There's quite a large group of you. I'll need to make these are first edition prints. You won't find them for sale anywhere.
செகண்ட் பார்ட்டு முடிக்கணும் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ ஓகே, அதை அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம்.
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms. But human activity tends to...
Here.
Alrani, do you have any idea what Varese is?
Probably the relic we used to swear a new member.
Really?
I'm here. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Here, take this. It's a Fiatena mask.
Thanks! Huh?
That's right. Fiatena used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all!
The tale of the Soul Blazer saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as this mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatena wears during the story. This one is my favorite of them all. At one point, Fiatena goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles, but her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the in my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members into the Legion.
Oh! This ceremony just got super ceremonious.
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Oh! Captain, is it
now, Traveler and Paimon? Join me in reciting the Legion of Soul Blazers Creed.
which we will cry out at the top of our lungs. Yeah, just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after or for me, sometimes. I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" When you believe in something, you shout it. Exactly. I couldn't have put... Through pain and defeat, we shall never...
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
I will always champion love and imagination. I will always champion love and... Great! Soul Blazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion. Nice! I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good news. If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Got it! All right, let's...
Silence! Into the wind! Farewell! Time to say hello. Settle down! Be free!
என்ன பார்க்கக்கூடாது தருவாங்க போங்க
Vice Captain Shaw.
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack familiarization training.
Attention, Soul Blazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce 2 new additions to the Legion of Soul Blazers. The
Alright! Induction complete! Now...
Welcome to the club! Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Igong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
Congratulations!
Minnie, you still up for racetrack familiarization training?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Since it's a 4-person relay, we gotta rehearse every stage.
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think. Okay, here's what we'll do. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we could turn it into... In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all feel toast. What do you say, Traveler? Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train. It'll take your mind off it.
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, cause she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should race sometime.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
Alright, we'll let Paimon off. It would be pretty absurd having someone who can fly join a running race. I'm all rested up, so I can join you instead. As for Minnie and Igong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're worn out, feel free to stay put and recover.
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just
I'm down to keep training.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me, Veressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the Traveler. You join whichever group you...
எங்கேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும்? ஓகே, ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம்.
keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way.
This track forms part of the official race course. It's one of the flatter sections. Oh, monsters, huh? I guess that makes sense. Mountains have... I'll politely ask them...
Politely, yeah. $100K-வா? சிக்னேச்சர் பில்ட்னா அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். C3 தானே கான்ஸ்லேஷன். ஆமா.
Justice o'clock. Hero incoming. Glad that's taken care of. One less thing for Minnie and Shilonen to deal with. They're talking the same course as us, right? Let's wait for them. How's it going? You two holding up okay?
I'm good. Minnie's form is...
I still think I need more practice.
The course goes into an uphill climb from here.
It's fine. I'll keep going.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Health and safety always come first.
Thanks, Veressa. I do appreciate it.
You need this, don't you? For personal reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents. I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to... In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So, what's really going on?
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work as an assistant comic book artist. That or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals. Could that have anything to do with the relentless training?
Oh, okay. I'll explain. Veressa's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work. I'm the baby of the family. There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother, and I was a pretty sickly child, so my parents worried a lot. They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying. Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is... But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can... It's like, no matter how many times we have the conversation, I can never get through to them. They treat me like I'm just a little kid, living in a... But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interests in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. That really surprised them. So, I made a deal with my parents. If I pull this off, and my team gets ranked...
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Coach Yan-san has praised me for how fast I can run. And she has high... And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come. A real hero. She fought wars for... As long as we do well enough to get ranked, your parents will come around, right? I'm confident we can do that.
Veressa...
Minnie, I still remember that time you sent Nepeka some of your work. Artwork of Fiatena, and a mask you built yourself. She showed them off to all the other kids in the tribe, and they loved them so much, they offered more to buy them off her. But Nepeka wasn't about to let go of them.
Huh? Really? I had no idea anyone would want to...
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty object to me. That fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. People are constantly asking, if you ever visit our tribe, you can bet there'd be crowds of people swarming you and begging for your autograph.
I'll definitely visit one day. I had no idea I had fans already.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later.
Thanks. Both of you.
Good. I'll stay here and keep you company for a while.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous. If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up.
ஓகே ட்ரையெல்லாம் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா நான் இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்லேயும் வரசா எடுத்துருவேன் நான்.
We made it to the relay point.
இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்டில் ஜெலோனின் தான் எடுக்கணும்னு பிளானில் வச்சுருக்கேன்.
This terrain is seriously challenging. If people don't familiar, but at least the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here.
என்ன பண்ணன்னு தெரியல.
People should be able to. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training? Awesome. Then let's get back to it. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course, and pace ourselves to protect our joints. That's what code. This is the second section of the official race course. Watch out for signs so you stay on track. Watch out for that pit. Don't fall in. Hurry up, Brassa! There's a gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time. But it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over. We made it to the relay point of Section 2. That's today's training. We just need to check out Sections 3 and now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain. Kinda? But then again, I'm already freezing. And it must be even colder up at the top. Yeah, forget it. Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer. Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head... Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually. Yigong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else.
Sounds like the... All right, let's head back to camp. Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit this...
இதில் மாட்டிருக்கு. இது ஒன்றா கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இப்போ யாரும் விக்கா கூட பேசணுமா? ஹாய் ப்ரோ, ரோமியோ ப்ரோ, வெல்கம் டு த ஸ்ட்ரீம். அக்கௌண்ட் ப்ரோ ஏதோ இப்போ போட்டுடலாம் ப்ரோ, ஒரு நிமிஷம். தமிழ் தானா ப்ரோ? தமிழ்னா தமிழ்ல எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணணும், அப்படி இல்லைன்னா இங்கிலீஷில் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணணும். தமிழ் தானே? ஓகே ஓகே ப்ரோ. Bro, C6 bro. The whale spotted. Nice ratio, 85:33. Nice bro. Nature R1. Bro, இதுவும் R5 போலாம்ல bro? Seriously bro, தரமான பீஸ் இது. 15.2 attack percentage. Okay. 6.2 F2P. Oh, nice bro. எவ்வளோ நாள் சேவ் பண்ணது? ட்ரிபிள் க்ரௌன் சூப்பர் ப்ரோ. தரமான பில்டு. எவ்வளோ நாள் சேவ் பண்ணது ப்ரோ? 8 months. ஓ நைஸ் நைஸ் ப்ரோ. இஎம் மட்டும் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஏற்ற முடிஞ்சால் ஏற்றுங்க ப்ரோ. இது ஓகே தான் 82ங்கிறது. ஒரு 100 பக்கம் கொண்டு வரலாம். இந்த இதில் இஎம் முடிஞ்சால் கொண்டு வாங்க. இது தரமான பீஸு. 17 கிரிட் ரேட்டு. ஒருவேளை இஎம் நல்லதாக கிடச்சிச்சின்னா கொண்டு வாங்க. இப்போ இருக்கிறதே தரமான பில்டு தான் ப்ரோ.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my...
Honorary Knight! We're so lucky to have you come and test out the entertainment. This is actually my first time taking part in a development project, so I'm a little nervous. It's kind of frying my brain. All I had to do was put a casing on an existing device. Oh, but there were so many design considerations. I don't envy Captain Albedo, having to create purpose-built devices from scratch. Oh, it must be such a difficult task. Wow, thank you. Thanks. I'll keep doing my best. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I can build some useful stuff for the reconnaissance company. Oh, I won a few toys in one of the games. I'd like you to have this one. I have another one the same. Now, whenever I look at it, I'll think of all the encouragement you gave.
இப்போ கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Well done on your training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon. As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonius headquarters at 2 p.m. Will we get to go to the library? Will we? Will we? That's right! Yes?
Me too. After days up here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally checking out the city.
Great! In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some well-earned fun.
Yeah!
That perked them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and
And to eat. I am super hungry right now.
I find that the beauty of bright sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors through a window.
Okay, people, time to go.
I wonder what the Mondstadt's comic collection is like.
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice, everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and Varessa are already inside.
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Yai Publishing House is grouped under children and teens. Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soul Blazer Saga on the same
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, The Boar Princess is a pretty good read. I bought the whole set from the Wanwen Bookhouse.
The Soul Blazer Saga Armored Assault Volume 1.
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the Soul Blazer universe. It abandons traditional modes of human combat, instead housing the heroes within giant armored mecha, each the size of the Jade Chamber. And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the original series can't explore, like aerial combat. It goes pretty hard. When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as I saw mecha and mid-air dogfights, I was hooked.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soul Blazer series wherever I could find them. I even bought the Mecha Warrior action figures released by the Yai Publishing House. I gotta say though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soul Blazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off.
Yeah, the thing is, the publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth.
Me too. I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even down to the regulars. That's impressive.
Of course, the library is my secret. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for her afternoon drink. This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through this. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa.
Wow, amazing! Snacks. What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the one back home. Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the short... But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read a woven scroll, they'd come get me to read. I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the habit. It's more...
You think so? How does that work, though? 'Cause
it works fine. The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Plus, with other people around, you can read for a bit, then chat for a bit, then read some more. Funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nepeka reading a comic book. And it turned out it was the Soul Blazer Saga! We were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soul Blazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over, intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired, she just laid down in between me and Nepeka and went to sleep. Ever since then, we've been the best of friends.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Nepeka too. I hope I can visit Natland one day.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you. And don't forget to invite me too.
It's just...
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long as we get ranked in the contest. So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can. We're gonna get that ranking. And you're gonna go on that trip.
I'll do my best.
I am loving the atmosphere in here. The peace and quiet, the subtle scent of flowers in the air, plus the chairs look really comfy. Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library? I don't see any...
Lisa's probably probably taking her afternoon break at the moment.
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon break. That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Veressa. I'm gonna find a table to pass out on. Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to wait. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here. It has nap material.
Paimon has a funny feeling that Lisa would approve of Shilonen's commitment to afternoon naps. Whoa, that was fast! 1 second she's talking to us, the next she's out like a light. Guess so. Happy napping,
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. That's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them. As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. She looks like she's having a wonder. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy. Minnie recommended it.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Does she want to borrow a book?
Huh? Borrow a book? Oh, yeah, no need. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it.
Let's see. Along with divinity, you have very, or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry.
All right, let me fill out the register. Then you'll be free to take your book.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah, I bet everyone's getting hungry by now. We did push it pretty hard this morning.
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to keep people warm. I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes.
Minnie, you're a local. And,
how about Good Hunter? There's...
Oh, I am so down. I'm craving a plate.
Igong, don't tell me you caught a cold.
Sounds like we should get some hot soup for the table. Come on, let's go.
Everyone loves Good Hunter. My family eats here all the time. It's a little small, though. We'll probably have to split the group across 2 tables.
Ah, bummer. Well, never mind. We've done plenty of group activities recently. It won't kill us to split up just as...
Captain's already been hypnotized by the menu.
It smells so good. Meat
Pombar
stew,
soru
seafood? Are you ready to order? Let's see. I guess I'll get to... Let's start with 30 plates each of tea brick pancakes and flaming red bolognese. And, 30 meat natos. As for appetizers, 12 apple roly-polies and 12 sauteed matsutake. Don't... Anyone else want to add something? Or we could just start there and add stuff later.
Looks like Veresa's appetite is as crazy as ever. Thanks, Sarah. That'll do for now.
Are you sure it's not too much?
Oh, I promise you, none of it will go to waste.
If you say so. Well then, I guess I better get cooking.
Nothing beats eating a nice big meal when you're hungry for it.
No matter how many times I witness it, the Veressa versus food show never ceases to amaze me. You gotta hand it to the collective of plenty. They can pack it away and...
Well, you gotta eat so you have enough energy for training. And as Vietena once said, even a beast of the abyss knows that being a picky eater is an unpardonable sin. So all the more reason for us to eat our fill.
Oh, I know that line. It's from that standalone special, Vietena versus Abyss Lecter. Battle of the... Don't underestimate a hardcore fan. I know every line in the Soul Blazer saga. No matter where in the Soul Blazer universe it comes from.
Nice one, Alrani. The writers had fun with that one, didn't they? Pure comedy. Can you imagine if that was based on a true story? An eating competition with an abyssal monster. Such a hilarious proposition.
Yeah, it's really stretching the boundaries of possibilities. I guess it takes a certain kind of talent to come up with ideas like that.
Wacky ideas are one thing, but what really blows my mind is the characterization process. The way they take historical figures like Vietena and breathe new life into them as comic book heroes is just so impressive. Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. Think again. That's one of my favorite Vietena quotes of—
That's from the Soul Blazer Saga Volume 3.
Thanks, Alrani. Minnie, do you have a favorite Soul Blazer quote? Or a favorite plot point in general?
I think for me, it's the way they portray Fietena's despite the endless numbers of monsters, and even when the Abyss seems like a never-ending threat, Vietena never gives up fighting for her dream homeland. Maybe it is impossible, but if we don't try...
Yeah. I love that.
Volume 3 strikes again. FYI.
No matter what, Vietena always stays true to her dreams. That's why she'll always be my favorite hero.
Same. But when I look at my own life, I wonder, will I ever... I feel like I'm giving everything I have to give, but everyone around me is telling me, give up. It's not realistic. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even that good of an artist. I'm never quite happy with my work. Sometimes I get to thinking that I should just pack my pens and paper away and be done with it. Maybe life would be easier that way. But I've tried that before too. And it's never long before I start to miss it.
Let me guess. It always ends up with you digging out your art supplies and giving it another try.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a cycle, honestly. I keep flip-flopping between, that's it, I'm never painting again, and no, I gotta keep trying. Who am I kidding? I'll never...
You're thinking about it all wrong, Minnie. Even Vietena had days when she didn't feel like training or eating right. Having tireless dedication doesn't mean doing the same thing on repeat every... To me, dedication just means being passionate about something. Wherever you go, whatever you do, sometimes you let yourself go, but it's okay. The important thing is to keep that...
There is only one eternal power.
Exactly! From Volume 6, when...
Yeah. And they always will.
Wait a sec! Baressa? When did you clear all those plates?
While everyone was talking. I guess Vietena put me in the mood for a meat feast.
No fair! Come on, everyone, eat! We need to catch up! So...
I can't eat another bite.
Should we head back to camp? We can walk off some of that food. There's no more group activities today. Once we get back to camp...
That's a relief. I'm about to go into a food coma.
Oh, Minnie, where have you been? I've been looking...
Patton? What is it? Is some...
What do you think? You've been gone for days and haven't checked in once. Mom and Dad...
I've been out training for the race with my friends all morning. We just got back and everyone... Mom and Dad should know about it, though. I told them I signed up for a cross-country contest and I'll be at Dragonspine practicing in the days...
Yeah, well, you know what they're like. They agree at first, but then several days go by without seeing you, and now they're...
Aww.
Oh! So, Patton from the tavern is your brother?
Are these the friends you were telling me about? Wait, honorary knight? Hey, everyone! I'm Minnie's much older brother. When did you make friends with the honorary knight, Minnie? Whew, you kept...
Well, the honorary knight just sort of showed up for the pre-race training.
Thanks for taking care of Minnie, everyone. I, hope...
Don't be silly. Minnie's our good friend. We've been hanging out, training together.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, Mom and Dad said to tell you they miss you and they hope you come home soon. It's great that you've got a hobby you're so passionate about. But don't let it take up all your time, okay? Come home as soon as you can, okay? You can go back to training tomorrow. We don't want Mom and Dad blowing a gasket.
Okay, I'm heading back to the camp with my friends now, but once we get there, I'll grab my luggage.
Okay, great. Make it quick, though. Oh, sorry to intrude, everyone. Have a great day. I'd better get...
Again, Dragonspine போகணுமா? Yep. ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms. But human activity tends to reduce snow's purity, so do not consume it.
Man, I almost forgot how cold the mountain was. The difference between here and the city is mind-boggling. I'm gonna go warm.
I'll join you. Right now, I just want to wrap myself in blankets and let the food coma run its course.
I better come too so I can grab my luggage.
Minnie!
There you are, young lady.
நான் தான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
Mom, Dad.
What choice did we have? When were you planning on coming home? I thought this was supposed to only last a couple of days, but you've been gone for most of...
I never said a couple of days. I said several days.
You did. I remember that. But we also agreed that you'd be out during the days and come back home every night.
Okay. I'll just... hey guys, I won't be staying in the camp tonight. See you...
I'm sorry. Tomorrow as well. This is all getting to be a bit too much, Minnie. You've been out here for days on end. Don't you think you've had your fun? Besides, you're not built for this cold weather. Remember that dreadful fever you had as a child? It took the better part of a week to clear up. Your mother and I worried ourselves half to death about you.
What? Hello, sir. I'm Minnie's
Protecting இருக்கலாம் ஆனா இந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்க கூடாது.
Teresa, how do you do? I believe Minnie's mentioned you before. Thank you for keeping her company out here.
Welcome gift? No, there's no need for that. I just wanted to say, this contest, it really means a lot. Minnie's taking the training really seriously. Every day she starts earlier and finishes later than anyone else. Whether it's strength training or practicing out on the race course, she's been working the hardest out of... Didn't you make a deal with her? I heard that as long as Minnie gets ranked in the contest, you'll consider letting her do what she wants. Her greatest wish is to work in the comic book industry, and she's putting so much work into it. Surely you don't want to see all her efforts.
Of course not. But the thing is...
Mom,
That's enough! What's more important? Your comics or your health? I don't know how many times we've told you. It's great that you have a hobby, but you need to learn the difference between work and play. When's it going to stop, Minnie? When you ruin your health in the name of fun?
Don't take your father's words too hard, Minnie. Both of us just want what's best for you. You're still young, and it's great that you have something you're passionate about. But at some point, you need to think about your future.
I've seen your artwork, and I do think
அது
you have a
மினிக்கு
wonderful
சொல்ற மாதிரி இல்ல, அப்படியே நமக்கே
But
சொல்ற
being
மாதிரி
a comic
இருக்கு.
book artist just isn't a stable career.
I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't mean to be so harsh. I know how much effort you're putting into this. We both do. We really admire your determination. You're our daughter, but surely you can appreciate where we're coming from. Dreams are great, but at the end of the day, they don't put food on the table.
Mom? Dad? Can we please...
Yes, of course.
Hmm.
Let's move over there.
கைஸ், நம்மளோட டிஸ்கார்ட் லிங்க் சேட்டில் இருக்குது. ஸோ யாராச்சும் புதுசாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா டிஸ்கார்ட்டில் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. தென் இந்த லைவுக்கு மறக்காமல் ஒரு லைக் கொடுத்துருங்க. சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாமல் இருந்தீங்கன்னா மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிடுங்க. அது கொஞ்சம் ஒரு சின்ன மோட்டிவேஷனாக இருக்கும். கைஸ்,
Oh, things got pretty intense with Minnie's parents.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to speak up on Minnie's I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. They said they have her best interests in mind, expressed concern for her health, tried to comfort her. But the whole thing still just felt kind of off to me. I mean, but Minnie's parents, their words were caring, but their tone... It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part in the contest. But then all... I'm supposed to be...
I wasn't expecting Nepeka's gift from Minnie. I was planning to save it as a final surprise before we leave, but under the circumstances, I can't put smiles on her parents' faces. But I think I can make sure...
பிளான் வச்சுருக்காங்க ஜிலோனி, என்னன்னு பார்ப்போம்.
That's not true.
Well, in that case, we can discuss this more back...
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something I'd like to discuss.
You must be Vice Captain Shilonen. If it's about the competition, don't worry. We'll let Minnie take part. But as we've just informed her, this will be her last time. We don't want her...
Gotcha. Look, I don't mean to interfere with your family business, but Minnie's a part of our team. I have to make sure everyone's in the right frame of mind, and I can't help but feel that her conversation with you was a little demotivating. I'm concerned. I also don't think you're really validating her efforts when you brand something your daughter is passionate about as, like I said, not trying to intrude on your family business or anything, but I thought you should know that a student of mine back home simply adores... She's not here to speak for herself, but as her teacher, I felt like I should pass along the message.
I agree that Minnie has artistic talent, but I stand by what I said earlier. Hobbies are hobbies. Work is work. A couple of fans isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah, about that. Take a look at this letter.
What's this?
Let's call it a token of appreciation from Minnie's... They wanted to write one letter each, but I told them I couldn't take a whole sack of mail on a long-distance trip. So instead, my student Nepeka arranged for them all to make a group painting for Minnie. In the end, so many people participated that it was pretty much one brushstroke per person.
Nepeka's so thoughtful.
Sorry, Minnie. Nepeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise after the... But given the situation, I made the exact...
So how many...
You think Minnie's wasting her time because in your eyes, making art isn't a worthwhile job? And when you use words like worthless, what you're really saying is it's not a stable source of income.
Yes, you're...
Well, now you have another way to measure worth. Your daughter's artwork has attracted a whole lot of fans, and very enthusiastic ones at that. Since arriving in Mondstadt, I've learned that being a bard is seen as a very respectable profession here. Let's imagine Minnie was a bard for a second. Instead of drawings and paintings, she'd produce poetry and songs. Instead of fans, she'd have an audience. Would you still be inclined to stop her from being creative? Would lyrics and music be just as much of a...
I take your point, but there's still the issue...
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not nearly as fragile. I'm not just saying that either. I've been doing competitive sports in my tribe since I was a little kid. So I know what I'm talking... Sure, Minnie's not built like a pro bodybuilder, but she's got great potential. A sensible amount of exercise is good for her health. Far better than staying cooped up at home all the time.
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better these days. Now that I'm training every day, my appetite's improved and I'm...
Minnie, sometimes I forget how grown up you are. To tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand this whole world of comics and yaoi pub. When all's said and done, we just want you to have a safe and stable life. The last thing, but a deal is a deal. This competition clearly means a lot to you. So...
I will.
Thank you, Honorary Knight. It really does ease my mind knowing that you're on the team. I think I've said enough for one day. Minnie, you're free to attend training and attend the competition. But you're not to stay out at night. Come home and sleep in your own bed.
Yes, Dad.
Whew. At least we got there in the end. It was a shot in the dark, honestly. I'm not good at dealing with family drama. This is way more than I signed up for. No, you think? Sometimes but if love is starting to restrict your... Anyway, Minnie's parents aren't nearly that extreme. Let's go get ready. Tomorrow is race day and we have to deliver...
Second part முடிச்சாச்சு. Nice. இன்னும் ஒரு பாட்டு இருக்கு. இந்த ரெண்டு நீ கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிடுவோமா?
Traveler! I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise. The Soul Blazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired. Oh, sorry, let me backtrack a little. Have you ever heard of the Soul Blazers? No way! In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena. Oh, she'll be right at home in the
இது முடிச்சாச்சு. தென் கிளியோடது நோமன் அந்த பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கா.
Mr. Honorary Knight, you're here too! Amber told me that there's gonna be a race here and loads of... I'm having the best time! The nice people running the stalls gave me loads and loads of gifts to take home with. Here, have this snowman! I want it from one of the games. If you ever have some free time, we should go play it together.
அவ்வளோதான். இதுக்கு 20 பிரேமோஸா? அருமை.
Miko gave us a pretty generous stash of comics. Since the plan is to share them with the group, why don't we display them? Let's put them near the book stand at the Legion of Soul Blazers camp. Nice! It's looking good!
அடுத்து ஒரு 20. நைஸ். ஓ இந்த ஒன்று மட்டும் எனக்கு இன்னும் முடிக்கணும். ஸோ அது நாளைக்கு தான் வந்து பண்ணணும். ப்ரைம் அக்கௌண்ட் செக். ஒரு புல் கிடச்சிருச்சு. இன்னும் ஒரு புல் இருந்தால் ஒரு 10 புல் போட்டுடலாம். ஒரு புல் இப்போ உடனே ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறது தான் கஷ்டம். கரெக்டாக 9 புல் இருக்குங்க. ஒரு புல் மட்டும் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும். ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுன்னா எங்கே போய் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியல. குமேரு தான் ஒரே வழி ப்ரைம் இப்போ ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும்னா. இங்கே எவ்வளோ இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம். இதில் ப்ரைமோர் அவார்டு இல்லை. ஓகே, நிறையவே வேணும். வேறு ஏதாச்சும் கொஸ்டின் பண்ணலாமா? இது ஒன்று கில் பண்ணுவோம். இன்னைக்கு ஒரு 10 புல் போட்டுட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் லைவ் எண்ட் பண்ணணும். இந்த கொஸ்டின்லாம் ஃபுல் ஸ்கிப்பு தான். Let's do. இப்போ ஸ்டோரி எவ்வளோ லாங் போகும்னு தெரியலையே. ரைட்டா? Art of negotiation. இங்கே வேற ஒரு கொஸ்டினுக்காக முடிக்கணும். எல்லாத்தையும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி வச்சுப்போம், அப்படியே யூஸ் ஆகும். இது கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம். Famous. Fast and Furious.
Frozen. Chris, you'll get frostbite. Cold cut platter.
ஆனா பார்த்தேன் மிஸ் ஆயிருச்சோன்னு நினைச்சேன்.
It's time for a flash freeze. Frozen food.
Nice.
No problem.
Nice. இன்னும் எவ்வளோ பண்ணணும்னு தெரியலையா? முடியலையா? வேற ஏதாச்சும் வழி இருக்கா இந்த விஷயம் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு? இதுக்குள்ள கீ தெரியல. Nice. Nah. ஒவ்வொன்றா உடைக்கணுமா? ஒவ்வொன்றா உடைக்கணும் டைம் இருக்காதுல்ல? இருக்குமா? டைம் இருக்கும். நைஸ். நான் டைம் இருக்காதுன்னு நினச்சேன். அடுத்த ஃபைட்டா? நம்மள இறங்கி ஃபைட் பண்ண விட்டா நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
Let me try my blade. I'm ready.
Nice.
Cheap tricks. This will do.
கீழே ஆயிடக்கூடாது.
Cut down.
நைஸ்.
Like this.
மியூசிக் இவ்வளோ நேரம் போட்டு பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்னா கொஸ்ட்டு சீக்கிரம் முடிஞ்சால் நல்லா இருக்கும்னு பார்த்தேன். இது ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுக்குது. ப்ரொடக்ஷன்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு போகணுமா? டெலிபோர்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகே. அந்த குறிப்பிட்ட டைமில் பண்ணணுமா? நைஸ். Right.
Bow your head.
இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணும். மறுபடியும் மேடையா? அடுத்த ஃபைட்டா? இதோட முடிச்சா நல்லா இருக்கும் ஃபைட்டை. ரெண்டு மெக்கா ரோபோட்டா? நைஸ். Nice. ஃபைட்டா அடுத்த ஃபைட்டா ஆதி எழுத்து வந்துட்டாங்க. நைஸ். இப்போதான் லாஸ்ட்டுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இதோட முடிஞ்சால் நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
One with nature. Farewell.
நைஸ், முடிச்சாச்சு. இதொன்று முடிக்கலாம், இதொன்று முடிக்கலாம். அப்போ உடனே இதில் ஒரு 20 வரும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கொஸ்டின் ஆன்சர் மாதிரியா? ஆன்சர் எப்படி பண்ணாலும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. இன்னும் பிரச்சனை இல்லைன்னு தான் நினைக்கிறேன். டக்குன்னு முடிக்கிறாய். நைஸ் முடிச்சாச்சு. அனதர் 20. ஓவரால் எவ்வளோ ப்ரைம் ஒர்க் இப்போ? இன்னும் ஒரு 50 ப்ரைமோஸ் எங்கேருந்து எடுக்கலாம்? 50 இது ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம். ரொம்ப தூரம் சுற்றி போகணுங்க. இல்லை அது உள்ளே போய் போயிடலாமா? இதில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு வழியே இல்லை.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt. இந்த கொஸ்ட்டை முடிச்சுட்டு சுமேர் அந்த இதை கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணுவோம். சுமேர் ஃபாரஸ்ட்டு. நான் அந்த ஒரே தான் எனக்கு ரொம்ப முடிக்காமல் இருக்குது. அப்படி இல்லைன்னா ஃபான்டைனில் அந்த இது ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். பார்ப்போம். இன்னொரு 50 ப்ரைமோஸ் தான். இதுலேருந்து ஒரு 30 வரும். இன்னொரு 20 ப்ரைமோ ஈஸியாக எடுத்துடலாம். என்னது இது எதுக்கு வச்சுருக்கேன் இதில்? இது நம்ம ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டாகவே போயிடலாமா?
ஏதோ ஒன்று யூஸ் பண்ண மறந்துட்டேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்லை ஏதோ இது யூஸ் பண்ண கூட ப்ரைமும் இது பண்ணலாம். எனக்கு எதுங்கிறதான் கரெக்டாக தெரியல. இது நிறைய இருக்குது, எதுக்குன்னு தெரியல. இந்த பாகி ஃபாரஸ்ட் பிரான்ச் அது இருக்குதுன்னு தெரியல. ஸோ பார்க்கணும். அது இந்த கொஸ்டின் முடிச்சாவே பார்ப்போம். இது எப்படி பண்ணணும்?
Settle down.
அது இந்த இது இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். தானே இல்லை. Nice. நைஸ், முடிச்சாச்சு. இது நான் மேக்ஸ் பண்ணியிருப்பேன் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். அம்ரிட்டா பூலா மேட்ச் பண்ணிட்டேன். தென் ஃபான்டைனில் இது எடுக்காமல் வச்சுருக்கேனா? ஓ, மேலே எப்படி போகிறது? ஓகே, Oh, nice. நான் கொடுக்கணுமா? Nice 40 primos. ஓகே, ஒரு டெம்பிள் போட்டுடலாம். சிலானோட இடத்துக்கு போயிடுவோமா? ஜிலோனன் 50 பெட்டியில் தான் இருக்குது. ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். ஜிலோனோட பிளேஸ் மேலே தானே இருக்குண்ணா. நான் நினைக்கிறேன் இதே தான் நெப்பேக்கா இருக்கிறா. இது வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஸ்லோனிங் கொஞ்சம் ஏர்லி பெட்டி வந்தோன்னா நல்லாயிருக்கும். கம்பவுண்ட் 5 ஸ்டார் 5 ஸ்டார் 5 ஸ்டார் 5 ஸ்டார் 5 ஸ்டார். கொஞ்சம் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 2 4 ஸ்டார். இந்த காமி இன்னொன்று ஷெவரூஸ். யார் வருவா? யான்சான். ஓகே, கணக்கிலே இல்லை, பட் ஓகே தான். C2 C1 C3. ஓகே, நைஸ். ஓகே, சரி, ஓகே கைஸ், நான் ஸ்ட்ரீம் இதோட எண்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். நாளைக்கான டுமாரோ ஸ்ட்ரீமில் நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே கைஸ், பை 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 கைஸ்.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard till you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me, she savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand, I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady, I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending, now I'm spreading and getting my name out now, yeah they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound, I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome, I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah, I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive, I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want in life. Yeah, let's go. I I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse. Man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me. She savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man. Now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking in my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing. Yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100. Cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what